It's been 2 years since Lanre Issa was saddled with the responsibility of spearheading a national ethical revival as the Director General of the National Orientation Agency (NOA). Under his stewardship, the agency traces the root of the problem.
So this is not something that is driven by poverty. It is about moral decadence. It is about the fact that people no longer, there's no empathy. And it's also a demonstration that much of our people have low self-esteem. And when you put all of this together, you know that it is due to value erosion.
Part of the solution is creating a sense of national identity, especially a deliberate consciousness of respect for the country's national symbols.
This country would do itself a lot of good if we ensure that value orientation, we place emphasis on it. It is very important. So the national anthem is part of the national symbols, not just the anthem. The national symbols, the flag, the coat of arms, the naira notes, the constitution, the international passport. These are all what we call the national symbols. They are part of our national identity.
The NOA DG also points out another flaw with previous national reorientation efforts that placed the burden squarely on the citizens without accountability on the part of the leaders.
We knew that the leadership also has a responsibility to be committed so that the citizens can be encouraged to also do their part. And that's what led us into coming with the two components of the National Value Charter. That's why it's a charter, an agreement between the country and the citizen. A kind of reciprocal arrangement, reciprocal commitment to the country. And so we have two components to it. We have what we call the Nigerian Promise. The Nigerian Promise is the pledge the country has made to all of us as citizens, which are clearly spelled out. And that behoves on the leadership to implement or fulfill those promises on behalf of the country.
All the strategies for a national ethical revolution are documented in a citizen's code of conduct.
The National Value Charter is the Bible and the Quran for citizenship in this country. So when you say I'm a good Christian, we already know what you mean, even if you don't say more. You are telling us what to expect from you. If you say I'm a good Muslim, we have an idea of what you are talking about. But if you say I'm a good Nigerian, we must also have an idea of what it means.
Issa Onilu says it's an all-out effort, beginning with the children.
To establish a subject in school for people to learn about citizenship as a compulsory subject in the primary school, in the secondary school, and in the tertiary institutions. And that's why we also recommend that the cartoon content in this country must be nationalized. That does not mean banning foreign cartoon. It means pumping investment into the animation industry in this country. Grow competence, grow capacity, produce enough content about us, about our heroes, our superheroes.
The efforts are not without challenges.
The challenge we have had in NOA over the years, where people believe that the agency was not serving any useful purpose, was because successive governments completely ignored whatever the agency was supposed to do, and there was no attention whatsoever. When I resumed in October 23, 2023, I found out that the entire budget for NOA for the whole year was 230 million.
As the NOA helmsman marks his second anniversary in office, he says it's just a matter of time before the efforts at arousing a renewed sense of patriotism, integrity, and responsibility among Nigerians will have a visible impact. Charles Eruka, Arise News.